What's up guys, I'm back in with another video and today is actually my birthday, so you know I had to get a special guest onto the show even though this isn't a show. But we got friend Joe back in the building and I will put his Instagram on the screen and I will put that in the description, so make sure you go give him a follow, as well as my own Instagram will be in the description, so also give me a follow if you aren't already. But I really wanted to do this video. I've had this planned for about a few weeks now. I told Joe like, hey, we should definitely do like our top 3 best things we bought in 2019 and then like the worst thing that we bought in 2019. So that is what we're going to do today. I figured we'd do it like that older video we did. I'll say my favorite, he'll say his, so on and so forth, and we'll just go that. Spoiler alert though, as you could have guessed it, all my items are Supreme, but there are some other things in here that aren't Supreme. So even if you're not into Supreme, you might enjoy the list. So with all that out of the way, this is our top 3 favorite items we bought in 2019 and our least favorite item we bought in 2018. So let's get right into it. So coming in first, I did pick the Supreme Lantern. Now I know this isn't like a too hype driven accessory, but I actually really wanted this from this season. This is on my highest tier of things I wanted to get was the Lantern. So you know I had to get it. Unfortunately, I had to pay resale for it, but I didn't pay too much over resale. It did almost kind of brick, which was in my favor. So I had to pick this up. Like I said, couldn't get it for retail, but I'm still pretty hyped on it. I think it's like one of my favorite accessories that dropped this season. Would you agree this is a pretty good accessory?
I like it.
Came out. Yeah, I do want to hang it up in the back or somewhere. I just haven't got around because there's nothing that I have to hang it with. So I just gotta buy something to hang it up with. But yeah, really not too much to say about it. It's just a lantern. I think it's pretty fire. It's made out of like the paper stuff, so you can't really expect too high of a quality. I think I only ended up paying like $60 shipped. So, got it for a really good price, and I am very hyped I got to add this to my collection this year.
One of my favorite items, I've always wanted an off-white card holder, and I got that. Here's what it looks like.
And hopefully the camera's picking it up.
Yeah. Here's this. It's got 5 slots, and then a slot to put your money.
Which is actually pretty, like going off on that, that's actually really fire, because we were actually both going to go buy the Louis Vuitton one. I ended up just not getting it, but the Louis Vuitton card holder only holds like 3 cards, so that I think was way less of a price and held way more stuff, which was pretty good in itself. But I want to throw this in there because I did forget to mention, this is a brand new camera. I literally just pulled it out the box, threw it on the tripod. So if the audio sounds a little bit different, if the quality is like a little bit shaky at first, I haven't changed any of the settings. We literally took it out, put it on the tripod, so if anything's messed up, I do apologize for that, but let's just keep this thing moving. So next up is the Supreme burner phone, and I guarantee anyone that collects Supreme will agree that this is probably one of the hardest accessories to drop ever, really, honestly. Somehow this is only going for about $100 right now, which is just blows my mind. Down the road, I feel like this is going to be worth a ton of money. Yeah. But I haven't got it activated or anything yet. I actually haven't even got around to charging it, so I don't have it turned on. But I will still show you what it looks like. I've just been so busy, I haven't had time to get this rolling. But it's just the little tiny burner phone. It says Supreme on the back, which is probably the best part of it. You can play games on this, take pictures on it. Like, this is so fire. You already know we're both going to use this in pictures once I get this all turned on. Well, I mean, I don't even got to turn it on. You're still going to think it's turned on in the pictures. But yeah, this is just a hard accessory. Retail wasn't really that bad. I don't remember what retail was, but it wasn't even bad for this. I thought Supreme killed it with this accessory. I hope coming summer, spring 2020, they're going to make some killer accessories just like this. So yeah, huge shout out to Supreme on making this accessory. Alright, moving on. Let's see what else Joey picked.
For my next item, we didn't have it. It was the Supreme Smoke Deck.
Yeah, he did.
Here's the graphic.
Yeah, he did pick the deck, but I told him not to bring it because I had mine. But then I packed mine away, and it's just so buried away that it would not have been worth it for me to just get out for the video. But I will throw it up on screen. It looks just like the shirt, but it's a skateboard. Now moving on to the third and final item out of my favorite items that I bought in 2019 is actually what I'm sitting in. It is the Supreme Director's Chair. This I think came out in the spring-summer season. Earlier, I could be wrong, but I think it came out earlier in the year. But I wanted this so bad. This is also like top tier on my accessories list. I had to get it. And again, as the theme goes for this list, I had to pay resale for this. I got it off StockX. I think I paid about $120 over retail, which isn't terrible. But I think it's worth it. It's a pretty cool chair. Only problem is I feel like the quality's not really that great. I got some scratches on it. I literally don't do anything in it besides sit in it. It's already getting some marks on it, all that good stuff. But yeah, honestly, this is probably my #1 favorite thing that I got out of 2019. So let's move on to Joey's third and final item.
My third and final item is the Virgil Abloh IKEA clock. I just like how simple it is, and this is probably my favorite item of 2019, and me and him both have been waiting for this to drop probably since What,
Like it was like 2017,
Yeah,
I think.
2017.
Yeah, like when the leaks first came out for this whole drop. Yeah, we were both like pretty hyped on that. We both got the clock too. His is open, but I figured we just showed you mine because mine's still in the wrapper. But branching off of that, one honorable mention I do want to say for one of my favorite items that came out this year is actually also the Virgil Abloh wet grass rug. I love that rug. I actually got it over there, but I don't have it rolled out yet. I really don't have a lot of room for it right now. But I'm going to roll it out pretty soon. But yeah, I just want to throw that in as an honorable mention. Do you have one honorable mention? Something that you bought, even though you don't have it with you?
I would probably say the Keep Off rug.
Oh, I honestly forgot all about that. Yeah, the huge
so
one though
good.
that IKEA got. Yeah, that was cool. We actually waited in line for both of those releases that IKEA had for the first. Well, actually, the first one was just the big rug when it was supposed to be like 2 accessories or something. It ended up just being the rug. But then we also waited for the huge one that happened in November. But yeah, that whole release though ends up in the list of the coolest things that drop in 2019. Like we said, we were hyped on that for a few years now, so just to finally get all that product in hand, it was nice to see. But with the best comes the worst. So moving on to our number 1 worst item that we bought in 2019. So mine is actually a pre-owned item, but it was just the amount of money that I spent on this is why it added to the list. Now this tee is in my Grail tees. I do eventually want to get it again. I think it's not even that old. I thought it was older than it actually is. I think it's spring summer 14 or 15 or something. But it is the Ben's tee. I know it's not called the Ben's tee, but I'm going to call it the Ben's tee. And if you're wondering why this is a Grail of mine but made it onto the list, it's because the fitting on this is awful. And this is no disrespect to Boone at all. Huge fan of Boone, huge fan of the channel, no disrespect to him at all. But I did buy this from Seattle Select a few months ago, a while back, on one of the drops that he had. I feel like he just didn't know about the fitting on it because I know he's not out there scamming. So again, this is no disrespect to Boone at all. But when I wear it, the neckline is literally like a U neckline. It's like burnt out like crazy. It looks awful. You probably didn't know that, like I said. I probably don't even think I could sell this unless I disclose that it's like that. I probably will get nowhere near my money back. I don't want to tell you how much I paid for it, but I did pay a lot for this tee. But it is worth it if it is in good condition. But because of the price that I paid and because of how defective it is, that's just why I ended up onto my list. But like I said, no disrespect to Boone. I still want to get this tee later down the road. But as of right now, it's just kind of sitting in my closet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to try to sell it, at least recoup some of the money that I paid for this thing. But yeah, super bummed on that, but I mean, it's whatever. So moving on, Joey, what is the worst item that you bought in 2019?
The worst item I bought in 2019 is probably the...
Is that Off-White or is it just Virgil?
It's just Virgil.
I think you pronounce it Avion.
Evian?
Evian? I don't know.
Okay.
The water bottle.
It's the water bottle. What killed me on this was the price. And we went to Chicago and we went to the museum, and there was like a whole bunch of them there, and we could have got
100.
Yeah, we could have got it for so much cheaper. That's the only reason why.
I want to say, wasn't it like $10 in Chicago or some around $10 at
Yeah,
least?
somewhere around there.
Maybe
probably.
like 12 or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't the $4 because it does have the $4 price tag on it, but even in Chicago, it wasn't $4.
Yeah,
I thought it was like 10.
It was probably
Somewhere around 10. But you want to tell them how much we paid for it?
We paid like 40. Both of us did.
Yeah, we paid like $40. We did get it imported though. That's why it was so much money.
Yeah.
I don't know if we know where we got it,
Yeah,
but
I don't know
yeah,
where
it was kind of like the impulse buy of the century. Honestly, like I probably would have threw this in my list too, but he already threw it in there, so I didn't need to. But yeah, huge rip on that. Just like the old saying goes, it pays to wait, and boy, we should have waited because we could have saved a lot of money on that. But yeah, I mean, it's still a cool bottle, but just the price kills it, which is same with like my thing. The price kind of killed it, and then just like it was defective. All that good stuff, but bottle's still cool, but I mean, it's whatever. So off camera, we were trying to think of other things that we could add to this list, but honestly, we can't really think of any. I think this year I definitely did spend a lot of money, but I feel like I was almost in a sense smarter with the money this year than I was in 2018. So there wasn't really too many things I was like really mad about or anything like that. But yeah, this is a whole different type of video, so let me know in the comments down below if you did enjoy this type of video. I know we can't do this again until next year, but we could do like something similar to this if you do like that. But like I said in my previous video, I am trying to upload a lot more now, and this is now season 2 of the Chandler Sutton channel. I want to start uploading as much as I possibly can, and I want to set myself to at least 2 videos a week. I'm not for sure saying that yet, but that's like the goal that I'm aiming for. But this actually is uploading on my birthday, so do me a huge favor, head on over to my Instagram as well as his Instagram. Hit us both with the follow because I did just start a brand new Instagram, so my follower count is very low, so we're trying to get that back up. So make sure you follow both of us. And again, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments down below, please, if you have any other video ideas. I will be open to almost anything that you want me to do, so let me know down there. So again, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.